Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Food Network, the only network that can get away with having 31 flavors of the exact same competitive-based show. I'm your host for the evening, Paula Dean's personal boy toy, and like many tormented souls, I've been looking for ways to improve my lifestyle that don't involve drinking less or working out more because let's face it, I'm what's known as a terrible human being. This led me to the only other option I could think of, which was to learn how to cook delicious and healthy meals, which would make me feel better about lacking in virtually every other department. So of course the first thing I do as a Gen Z male is hop on the internet, because asking anyone for outside help is an affront to my already very fragile manhood. After searching around and going down multiple rabbit holes, I can now definitively say that there is no worse way to start your journey into the culinary lifestyle and amateur chef experience than going to the one place that should never be trusted on advice for anything ever. TikTok. This Chinese data tracking cesspool has absolutely everything that you would never need to actually learn how to cook. The unholy hellscape contains nothing but stay-at-home filter-using moms and literal psychopaths attempting to revolutionize the cooking game by taking a delicious and lovable dish and turning it into something a starving three-legged dog wouldn't eat out of a Wendy's dumpster. These foodie creators and chefs, or as I like to call them, parental disappointments, have only one goal, which is to create the most atrocious and inedible dish with the hopes that you are unable to peel your eyes away as you internally scream in terror, forcing your morbid curiosity to take over and view whatever other garbage is on their profile. I can already hear some of you crying out in detest. But Yonside, I follow multiple food content creators who have great recipes and awesome advice on cooking. I will admit, there are some good chef content creators out there who aren't in this category of haunting the dreams of Bobby Flay. And there are some content creators who do it purely as a joke and do nothing more than just have some fun with it. For example, one of my favorites is a guy who goes by the handle The Vulgar Chef, whose whole channel's purpose is to create consumable atrocities such as the Glizzburger or the Giant Mayo Gummy Bear. But that's the whole point of his channel. No one actually goes to his account looking for new recipes or tips on how to cook. And he sure as hell doesn't pretend he's some cutting-edge and innovative chef who's going to completely revolutionize the culinary game with his lazy man's corn dogs, which are just cornbread muffins with hot dogs baked into it. Holy shit, that's a genius idea. The creators I'm talking about are the ones who garner millions of views and believe they deserve a Michelin star for presenting to the masses whatever stillbirth came out of their cast iron. And for the most part, these individuals fall into a couple main categories. The first one being easy recipes. These are simple recipes if you can even call them a recipe. I'm talking 4 or 5, maybe 6 steps if you need to permanently wear a helmet for public safety. We're talking about recipes like, I don't know, peanut butter and jelly? I mean, why? Just why? How do you take a staple snack food that is beloved by 4th graders and stoners everywhere and throw in an hour-long process that adds absolutely nothing? Congrats! You made the sandwich colder, but even then you gotta wait for it to thaw out so you don't break your teeth on the hockey puck filling you just created, motherfucker. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little crazy out here. I just don't get why you would take something that everyone over the age of 5 knows how to make in under 30 seconds and draw out the procedure by adding a step in where you have to wait to freeze it. I mean, clearly it's stupid, right? It's silly. It's just funny content. There's no way anyone actually watches this shit and thinks it's a good idea. 6.2 million views? You gotta be kidding me! I bust my ass for these videos and can't break 50, meanwhile a fucking frozen PB&J gets 6.2 million! People just don't know what's good content. It's not me. It's them. It's them. But I do get why they do it. For a video that probably took less than 3 hours to write, record, edit, and post, they gained 6.2 million views and who knows how many new followers. Not to mention, it's addictive. I watched this video 3 times and felt compelled to go check out their channel to see what other asinine cooking tips that they had. Clearly this type of content works. And it works so well that I'm now sharing it with you. And this leads directly into the second category I wanted to bring to light, which is the rage baiters. Now, if you're new to the internet or don't know what rage bait is, it's basically content that's specifically designed to piss you off. This causes you to interact with it, or share it with friends, or leave a comment, and all of it's propped up on how stupid the idea of the content is. A great example of a rage bait TikToker is an individual who goes by the name of Wazzledowd, who basically accumulated his massive 6 million followers by just wasting food.
Chocolate powder!
And while this isn't exactly cooking, it's still food-related rage bait, and I felt it deserved a shout. Along with the fact that Wazzledowd has actually now changed his ways.
Perfect! No. Just a little bit. Perfect!
It truthfully might be one of the greatest redemption arcs in modern-day entertainment. Nowadays, his content is more geared towards checking to see if quick internet hacks or cool scientific experiments can actually be done, and whether or not that's because he got flamed so bad in his own comment section that California had to declare another wildfire emergency, or he genuinely had a change of heart, it doesn't really matter. He's still moved on to more wholesome content, and I'm here to support that. But this doesn't mean people with even less directional moral compasses and even more ridiculous ideas didn't take the proverbial baton and run with it. For instance, have you ever wondered what it would be like to take a silicone mold of your own hands holding onto a massive sausage, then to take that mold and fill it with cheese? No? Neither has anyone ever. But now we don't have to. I mean, what the hell? You can still see parts of the silicone mold in the goddamn cheese. They don't even eat it at the end of the video, so it probably all just got thrown directly into the trash. And if that's not enough cheesy goodness to satiate your chronic constipation, what about shoving an entire block of cheddar right up a turkey's ass? What? It's not doing it for you? Well, what if I covered it in flamin' hot Cheetos? Now, I don't know about you, but that sure makes me want to kill myself. Rage bait is everywhere on the internet, from major media publications to reality TV, so it really shouldn't come as a surprise that it's permeated this level of homebrew entertainment as well, even if it still makes me want to kick a toddler. But those are nothing compared to the final category we have for you content goblins today, which is the quintessential essence of TikTok fuckery in the kitchen. The malformed abominations that are overly complex just for the sake of being complicated. Or as I like to call them, a waste of time, food, and money. For example, have you ever wanted your egg white instant coffee to be mixed with melted dark chocolate served to you in a chocolate cup on top of a chocolate saucer mixed with chocolate and topped with... It's chocolate. It's a lot of goddamn fucking chocolate, okay? It's just To me, it's kind of like those videos that were popular a couple years back where someone would place a chocolate bar on top of an espresso cup and let the espresso come down and melt the chocolate into the drink. If those videos had Charles Manson energy. But it's okay, because this satanic sweet only garnered 11 million fucking views. So apparently there's 11 million of you who are okay with breaking the Geneva Convention and supporting crimes against humanity. But it doesn't stop there. Have you ever wanted a burger and fries? You know, basically the most traditional American dish to have ever existed, but you also wanted to spit in the face of God while eating it? Well, boy howdy, do I have the Satanist for you. I mean, come on. It's a burger and fries, not a fucking science experiment. Oh, but the best part, it got 26 million views. Is that all it takes nowadays? A burger and some goddamn fries to get 26 million? You know what? Fuck it, fine. I'm gonna go get a goddamn burger and fries. You know what? That's what we're gonna do. Because we just fucking ran out of everything else. So this is what content is nowadays, and I'm done with this shit, and this is how it's gonna go. I need my goddamn camera.
Road to stardom, here I fucking come. Burger and fries, that's all it takes. That's all it is. It's all it goddamn is nowadays. Thank you very much. Yep, you too.
Burger, fries. Man, these types of videos take a lot of time and effort. I wish I could just make some dumb food TikToks as a job. Wait. Why can't I? All I have to do is find something so ridiculous, so dumb, so insanely low effort that it will go viral immediately. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Clout Chasing Kitchen. Why? Because apparently it's what you want. I'm your host for the evening, Who Cares? And today we're going to be making a very special and exotic dish. It was passed down from my father's grandson to me. It's a very localized dish, so some of you might not have all of the ingredients. This dish is commonly called water. Boom! Yeah, baby! Finally! Something you people have not seen on the internet yet. I'm the first one to do it. We're gonna get it done. It's gonna make me... Ah!